Na kitetesi na mapepewe nanjwaga sana si tunape.
I'm going to be apologizing for making a mistake, for saying that if you don't pay tithe, you might not make it to heaven. I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's not in the Bible. What the Bible says is, ye have peace with all men, and holiness, without which no man shall see God. Now, let me tell you, listen to me. You know, it is possible to be right and wrong at the same time. I prove it to you. I'm a scientist, so I know that. For years, we taught that light travels in straight lines. Now, is that correct? At least those of you who know a little bit of physics will say, sure, but light doesn't bend at corners, it goes straight. But later on we discover it's not just not straight as a rod. Light travels in waves, going one direction, but in waves. It is wrong to limit you to 10%. At a time when some of you should be 20%, 30%, 40%, 10% should be for beginners. Giving should be violently. Let me add this one. I am begging all Christians all over the world, let this argument about tithe come to an end. Please, I know some of you know much more than I do. I know that a pastor of mine knows much more than I do. But let's do it this way, particularly you members. If your pastor says he doesn't want tithe, don't leave his church. If he says all he wants is offering, give him offering. But if your heart tells you that you should give God at least 10%, find a church nearby where the pastor says, we can collect tithe, we will use it for the glory of God, and then give that pastor your tithe. So you don't quarrel with your pastor and you don't quarrel with God. Your conscience will be clear. I'm making that appeal